Hello, everyone, and welcome to Geography 112, Weather and Climate, Physical Geography. My name is Thomas Whitehouse. I have been teaching at Front Range Community College for a couple of years and have taught at several other schools prior to that. A little bit about my background. I have a couple master's degrees. One's in GIS from SUNY at Buffalo, and the other one's Kansas State University Geography and Engineering. Studied several interdisciplinary applications for that. As far as geography courses that I've taught and have experience with, physical geography, which we'll cover in this class. There's also a class prior to this, 111, which is more based on landforms. Human geography, where we get into more cultural aspects. World regional geography, where we move into realms or regions, depending on which textbook you work with, and then natural resources. I prefer to study geography over the general physical geography, although, as we talked about, weather and cultural can be basically applied also. Cultural is more of a human aspect, whereas physical, we actually look at what we see around the world in terms of tangible, different types of what we'll talk about later, biomes. So it could be the actual land that we're on, it could be the water, it could be the air, the environment, that kind of thing. So one of the opportunities we have in this class here at Front Range is to discuss physical geography. In this type of particular class, we study weather, climate, and biomes, which is the study of physical environment, focuses on the atmosphere, hydrosphere, so forth, which we see right here, each of the spheres. Atmosphere being air, lithosphere stone, hydrosphere water, biosphere life. So we have a lot of interaction between these where these spheres meet that essentially we will talk about in the course and discuss how different types of spheres interact with one another. Hydrosphere, including the water, lithosphere, stone, also including soils, and then we also have animal and plant life in the biosphere. So we'll discuss different temperature, pressure, wind, precipitation, and look at weather patterns and formation and movement of air masses and weather systems. We see on the weather map here. We'll see various different types of weather, such as tornadoes, violent natural hazards. We'll also discuss different types of air masses moving for hurricanes. And we can see different types of vegetation and air mass movements in all these different spheres we talked about and biomes. Okay? Here we talk about a map of basically global climate. Climate varies quite a bit throughout the world. We'll historically talk about different types of spheres and how they interact with climate. We'll discuss major biomes, which we have here: Mediterranean woodland, mid-latitude deciduous, tropical savanna, desert, and so forth. So essentially, I really look forward to working with you in this class. We'll discuss several different types of concepts through labs and certain material we'll read. And then, since this is an online class, the labs will be done outside of the classroom, which can present some challenges, but it should be pretty interesting and fun. So I would recommend just being really timely with things when we have discussion boards set up in the labs to ask questions early. Often I have good availability and so forth. So can't be right all the time when we're working with weather systems, but it certainly is very interesting, as our little graphic here shows.